What's good, everybody? On today's episode, I want to speak to you about something I realized. Most of us, majority of us that ever had a strong emotional situation in our lives usually involve the opposite sex. If you're not, on the other side situation. Most of us, we put our hearts in a relationship. We think about that person. That's the first person on our mind. That's the person that's on our mind when we wake up, when we go to sleep. And you know what I realized about that? A part of it, sometimes we give that person more thought process, energy, and worshiping than God. Let that marinate for a second. See, we're supposed to give majority of our energy to the Most High. Give our energy to something that's greater than us. But then you catch yourself in a relationship and you're thinking about her and she's like, oh, you haven't done this and you haven't taken me here, and you got work on your mind. And you want to make her happy and you want to make love to her. And it's like that female worshiping, the idolizing. And then when that person leaves, you're so broken, so hurt. For you ladies, you fall in love with this guy. You love this guy so much. Sometimes he breaks your heart. And you go back to him and your family tell you, no, don't do it. And you go back to him and back to him. That's like a form of worshiping. You giving that person so much of yourself, so much energy of yourself. And that person's not even reciprocating it. And then we begin to get so hurt and pain. And that's the reason why we can't eat or sleep, because we're giving this person so much of ourselves. And if you're giving someone so much of yourself, and they're not giving it back to you, then you just gave them half of your cup. And then they're going to go off and give it to somebody else or enjoy that full cup. But when you give it to a higher being, a higher purpose, and you look at the world from a different perspective, and you're observing all this information, love, because there's a different feeling when you give yourself to God, or the higher being, or the Most High. There's a different feeling of happiness and gratification and peace that a relationship can't give you. So that's my message for today. I'm not going to keep the video too long. I do plan on dropping all of my content on YouTube, but that's what I just wanted to say. We got to be careful with the energy and the love and the compassion and the amount of lust and worshiping that we give to our partners. And we both, as a team, should be giving a large amount of energy towards God. And that's how we can find unity within each other. Because we may get upset with each other. We may start to lose attraction or love, whatever you want to call it. But if you have something that always brings you back, which is God and the love of God, or the love of the Most High, or the love of Allah, or the love of Buddha, or the understanding of the teachings, or whatever you want to call it, you will always find yourself back with that person. That common ground, that love, that peace, that understanding that a higher being or a higher level of consciousness can always bring you back to. So, if you're in a relationship, don't worship your partner. And if you're not in a relationship, take the higher spiritual being number one, then yourself, then you're able to fill other people's cups. But always the Most High first. Love and peace. Thank you for watching. And remember, trust the process, and the power of accountability will change your life. The power of accountability. Peace.